Big open area. Okay, we're past this. We're gonna get cut off here. And we got hit. And we're gonna, oh, get it back. I'll get back. BRZB. All right, bad spot, no line of sight, terrible plan of a ride. There's going to be that pattern that we typically could see if we were sitting further back, but we didn't see that right here. But that's exactly what happened. His lane is moving, that lane isn't. We're going to move over.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
And he didn't mean to. Sold I didn't air him. Okay. All right, whatever. We're going to talk about this real quick. Let's go back just a little bit. We're not going to spend too much time on this one because we talk about patterns all the time. Now, right here, though, I don't like this plan. I don't like it. This is our space cushion. I don't like that space cushion. It's not big enough for me. Now, at this speed, okay. Oh, okay, I get it. It's okay. We have an escape path over here. Don't have an escape path over here. Okay, not too bad. But what's our line of sight? Remember, we're looking for line of sight, space cushions, and escape paths. Line of sight is always going to be my number one. Line of sight is very important because if you can't see anything, you're not going to dodge it. Okay? So be over here in lane position 1 because then you can see around the vehicle and it'll be nice and easy. Or increase the space cushion. So go back a little bit and increase the space cushion. Now, the pattern that we see here, we typically see it when we have a nice open area, like super far space cushion, is this lane right here is stacked. It is absolutely stacked. Now, this lane that we're in is moving nice and smooth. So when we see something like this, big long line, big open line, so this is all taken up, people are going to want to come over into our lane. Now, if we know that people want to come into our lane, now what is the problem? Staying in people's blind spots. So when we see that we're going into a blind spot, we see that there's this pattern here, we see that we have a nice escape route, just take this escape route, just go into the next lane, get away from all these people. Treat other vehicles like they have the cooties, okay? If you've never had the cooties, you're lucky. I got them all the time when I was a kid. All right. That's the thing. Look, there's the pattern. So you did a good job with the braking, did a good job noticing it, but you also have that escape path if you needed it. Let's see. Uh-oh.
Situation.
That's some dry brush.
Standing far too close to the burning bike, being completely.
That's some dry brush. If you can, just grab the handlebars and drag. Oh, that's too late. That's gonna. He feels it. The radiant heat on that is too much. So this probably looks like California, maybe, right now, on fire. So how did we? What was back there? Was that a bike? How did a bike get back there? Everybody? Did you notice what, were we on a turn? Were we, yeah, scoot back. You're going to feel that radiant heat. Anybody been next to a large bonfire and you're like, oh man, I can't, get close. Yeah. So imagine all those wildland firefighters fighting fires that are this close. So that wasn't really an explosion. Okay, I'll take that back. It was an explosion. But the thing is, it's not like in the movies. All that was gas vapor, the gasoline. Oh, we got the firefighters. No, it's just burned too much. It's burned a lot. Did it burn itself out? But yeah, when it's on fire like that, just get away from it. There's nothing you could do. You can't kick enough dirt on that. You can't put enough water on that. This is outside your scope. This is outside your scope. Let's take a look though. So here's the thing. We're on fire right here. Look at the road. Look at the road right here. Now let's go back to when he kind of looked.
Fire brigade.
Bike being.
When he looked down the way.
Fire brigade.
Okay. So what happened? What happened? How did the bike get on the other side of the guardrail? We're coming down here. Oh, you can kind of see a little bit. I don't know if that's from this crash, but we just talked about going too fast in a curve. Going too fast in a curve, riding with their buddies, not using our Cardo Pack Talk Bolds or Slims or Free Comms or the JBL speakers to talk to each other and say, hey, hooligans, slow it down. We didn't do that. We were just going to keep hauling ass and going wide. Okay? Here we go. We're moving through here. Oh, there's the side of the vehicle. Uncommon thing in a common situation. Slow it down. You should have slowed it down a little bit sooner. That's perfectly fine, though. You did a good job with the brake pressure. Don't have a ROKFORM, but it's whatever. It's whatever. So let's take a quick look at this one. All right, so we have an uncommon thing in a common situation. You start seeing that side of the vehicle, but there's no intersection. Right here is when we perceive, we should react also. We should react. So let's get the pen out. Let's get me a little bit bigger here. That's what she said. We got this right here. This is our total stopping distance. We need to perceive, react, and then brake. That equals total stopping distance. So we're braking, we're braking, we're braking, we're braking, we're braking. We should be able to slow down enough to allow this uncommon thing to happen, right? Because we also want to buy ourselves some time just in case we had to swerve. So now we downshifted. Now we're braking. Now I understand, I get the question quite a bit. Should I brake? Should I downshift? Should I do this? In an emergency, pull in that clutch, apply progressive brake pressure. Now when you get back to where you need to use some throttle, then you find your gear. Go ahead and downshift to what you think it should be. We're in 40 right here, so maybe you're downshifting to 30, or not 30, into third gear. So downshift to third gear, have a mental note of what gear you're in, and then go ahead and go. So pay attention to what's behind you too. You got to watch out. Wear some full gear just in case you didn't see this ahead of time and crash into the side of the vehicle, which can easily happen. But get yourself out of danger. Get yourself out of danger. Go ahead and get around. Okay, don't gun it, but make a maneuver. Get yourself out of there. Did a good job. There it is. See? Did a good job. Handled it very well and moved on. But the thing is, you need to see that pattern. So let's see it again. Side of the vehicle, uncommon thing in a common situation. Orient yourself to the whole situation. That's part of this. Okay? You see the sides of the vehicles all the time wherever you're at. You know, they're in parking lots when you're driving by. But if you're oriented to the situation, you know where you are in time and space. You know that this road continues going. There's no intersection. So why is this happening? That should tell you, uncommon thing in a common situation. We're not supposed to be able to do that. So when that happens, go into orange stage, slow it down, cover those brakes, cover the clutch, look for escape paths, start slowing down because you never know when you need to actually stop. You can always get some more speed later. It's okay. You can get some more. It's always fun. Just do that. Okay? That's it. Woo-wee, look twice, save my life. Okay, here we go. Beautiful clouds. I love that. Are we gonna see the side of the vehicle right there? Yep, a little bit. Okay, good. Slow it down. Go ahead and switch. Okay, they're switching lanes. Very good. Maintain our lane position. We're doing fine. His phone fell off. What is up with everybody with their phone mounts and no phones?
You see me?
No, probably didn't see. I barely saw him through the shield. Barely saw him through the shield. And that's one reason why I don't like shields. You can't see anything. Look at that. It's like all blurry. Even if you take care of it, I just don't like it. I mean, I like small shields. I like the super small ones, but not this one. Plus, I get that head buffer. Anybody here, when you're riding with a shield like this, or sorry, yeah, windshield, don't you get like that? You get that wind right here. You get the wind right there. I would rather get it all around instead of just on my head and I'm like doing this, trying to drive. All right. I don't know why I was talking about that. All right. So side of the vehicle pulls out. Boom. And we have a trailer. So as soon as we see this, go ahead and decelerate. Go ahead and decelerate. That's it. And that's all he did. He got himself out of there. Now you don't have to do this next part. See Gator Waiter? That's weird. Held for review, but it's not going to mess up. So just don't do this part.
Did you see me?
It's not an issue. You know I love having my phone on the handlebars so I can see what turns are coming up utilizing my GPS. The best way I think you could do that is using the ROKFORM mount. I use it for my mountain bike, the little FTRs, and then also with the big boy FTR that I ride. And guys, links in the description for a discount. Check it out. You're gonna like it, and I'll be seeing you around. All right, Hitman Mask, here we go. Getting into hit and run. All right, so we're riding around, having a good time, big open area. Okay, we're past this. We're gonna get cut off here. And we got hit, and we're gonna, oh, get it back, I'll get back. Whoa. Whoa. Absolutely insane on that one. That was a good save, right? Holy crap. That was crazy. So we got, okay, so this is the main thing. So we're riding around. We have a big open area. We have an off-ramp coming up. And we're just riding. And we had no intention of taking this off-ramp. So thankfully, there was an escape path. So we got clipped. Now, this person's going to try to go for the off-ramp. You couldn't anticipate that because they were in the far left lane. They're being jerks. Absolutely their fault. Nothing we could have done. We were just going the speed, I believe. We're going to the speed of traffic. So we tried to do something. I think he tried to rev bomb. It doesn't matter what we could have done in that situation. Maybe swerve a little bit harder, but they're already swerving hard themselves to make that area. So this is going to happen in this situation. It's going to happen no matter what. This is what was going to happen. Whether he braked, whether he swerved, whether he rev bombed, whether he honked, whether it was just going to happen. So now it's about what gear do you have when you hit the ground. You can't put it on now. You should have put it on before you got on the bike. But thankfully, here's the cool thing about this one video. He kept it up. So he got knocked off the bike, pretty much. Look how far back he got knocked. He's the passenger now. He's the passenger. Look at this. You can see the front of the gas tank, basically. With the camera on the side of the head, so it's even far back. So he's just like doing this, and he's using his extremely strong ab muscles to get back forward. And he's going to grab those handlebars. So we grab the handlebars. He's got to get it. So we're about to go into the curb, and knowing full well something bad's about to happen, swerved last second. Now, on top of that, look at the road. Look at the road surface. We're going to get speed wobbles. It didn't crash. Absolutely amazing job. Let's watch it one more time. I have to watch it in full speed one more time. All right, so we're gonna get into this area. Nothing. Whoa! Did you guys? Oh, I thought that was an illegal U-turn. Is that a road? Okay. Anyways, we're moving through, going straight. This person, okay, whatever. Oh crap! What the heck? Got hit. Speed wobbles. Good freaking job. Good job. Here we go. Pirate X riding through here. Okay, almost got hit by that weird driver.
For this demanding route to beat one of these riders twice.
Okay, twice? So he's using his GPS just like I do. I love it. So he knows that he has a turn to the right, so he's going to slow it down right here. You see on the GPS. And then now he's going to make that turn. Oh, on it. Oh, no. Did she hit him? North San Diego County, Sarraza. Oh, okay. I just didn't like the music. There you go. Good job lifting it up that way. Last thing you want to do is have a lingering back issue for the rest of your life just because you picked it up wrong. Okay?
C'est bon?
Ouais. Ouais, elle est mise.
T'es sûr?
Ouais.
Was that a bonk? Scarlett, you think that's a bonk?
Qu'est-ce qui s'est
She
passé?
bonked him? I think she bonked him. Let's go back just a little bit. I think she bonked him a little bit. All right, so let's take a look at this. So if we have a stop sign coming up, and you can see it right here. You see that he's supposed to turn to the right. That's what I love the GPS. So typically you're like, where do I go? Where do I go? And you have to like look down. You have to do some things. But look at this. You get like a GUI. You get like a GUI, the UX and everything, or UI. It's really cool. You can see where you're going. I use my ROKFORM. I believe this is quad lock. You get what you need. So we're going to come up to here. We're going to do a nice sharp turn. This is a very sharp turn. So set yourself up nice and wide going around here. Now, this is not very wide. You notice how we're kind of angled towards this way, and we got to make a right-handed turn. Set yourself up for success a little bit. Now watch this. I think he just did some throttle control, some friction zone, a little bit like that. Okay, but now she fell down. So she fell down. So what is it that we did wrong here? We talk about that on Motorcycle Training Concepts. We talk about how to do a tight turn from a stop. Okay, tight turn from a stop is going to help you in this situation. So you can practice in a parking lot to get yourself situated, but then it's going to be very useful over there on these tight turns, especially if there's traffic. You don't want to be taking your time, slowly taking your time, and then traffic comes and hits you. You want to be able to do it. So this is also a good spot to practice if there is no traffic. So teach yourself, make sure you're focused. And then here's the thing, treat every single one of these situations as practice, okay? So we're going to get up to here, and she fell. Okay, so here's the thing, position yourself for safety, right? So just like rescuing another rider, you have to remain calm, ensure your own safety. Boom, right here. We're remaining calm. We didn't dump the bike right here. Ensure your own safety over there.
Ça va ou quoi?
So here's the way to lift. Very good. You probably watched the video that we have on motorcycle training concepts. We're going to lift with our legs. We're going to grab it like that so that way we can do more of a deadlift. So doing a very good job. Now, one thing I would do before I did that, especially if you're having trouble breathing, just take your helmet off because you're high anxiety. Just take your helmet off and then pick up the bike.
Ça va ou quoi?
Gator Guida, she needs better gear. She's going to keep doing that. Hey, we got beginner gear list in the description. ddfcrew.com/beginner gear. Great stuff. Sir Masterin, do I think she just panic braked too aggressively? I think she got up to the stop sign and then turned the handlebars and just fell over because it's a slow speed mistake. Maybe used the front brake and fell over. All right, so we're moving on with this one. Pirate X, same person, same ride. Okay, we're getting up to a stop sign. We're going to do another left-handed turn. Now, what's going to happen here?
Attention de pas tomber cette fois. Non, 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 mais non.
I think that's what happened last time. So what did we see right there? As a new rider yourself,
Ça va toi?
and let's pretend we're in class right now, and you're watching the riders out on the range right now doing their stuff, and one of them dropped their bikes. What is it that you see? What is it that you could have done a little bit differently? What is it that you saw them do that was a mistake that would have prevented this if they didn't do it?
Attends, je peux...
Write it in the comments because that is one of the things that we do here. We are trying to teach and mentor each other. But let's take a quick look at what happened exactly. Let's go ahead and let's get out of the way.
Fais attention.
All right, so we're getting into the turn. Handlebars are turned. That's the moment of mistake right there. What is it we typically see with this? Now, maybe a short rider can't get a good foot plant. Short rider. Right, Alex? They actually just started making platform shoes for motorcycle riders, which honestly are needed. Seat too tall. Okay, so how do we manage a motorcycle that is a little too tall for us? We practice our slow speed maneuvers. Slow speed maneuvers make it to where you don't have to really put your feet down. So if we needed to, we could stop, but make sure you put at least 1 foot down and then come to a stop. It looks like we didn't have anything planted before we did that. Now you see the handlebars? I see it right here with Winston. Winston says braked with the wheel turned to the left. Now, we did talk about that in the braking video on motorcycle training concepts, where if you have your handlebars turned to the side and then you apply the brakes, you're going to fall to that side. So if you have it turned over here, so let's do this. So if you turn over here, you apply the brakes, you're going to fall to that side. So make sure when you come to a stop, you straighten it up, look forward, look at the horizon, and then squeeze those brakes, and make sure you get at least 1 foot down. That's going to help you out. But it's just a normal beginner mistake. Now, twice in one day, let's call it a day then. Let's call it a day. Let's not ride anymore. We're doing slow speed mistakes. Let's not turn them into high speed mistakes. And let's get her confidence back up. And let's not, she's probably exhausted already. Let's leave it as is. Let's go home, right? Alex Del Fiaco, welcome to the crew. Guys, if you want to become a crew member, click that join button. Guys, if you like this kind of stuff, we do this every Tuesday and Thursday on this channel at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time live. So make sure you check that out. But if you want to check out some other things like this video right here or this video right here, please do so. It supports the channel. Click that like button, by the way. Check into class. Anyways, I'll be seeing you around.